What's going on, guys? Jaye the Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Corey Holcomb, man. Corey Holcomb is having an interesting week, man. I spoke about him and the Anton Daniels situation. Unfortunately, that video had to be taken off off YouTube. I put it on my Patreon, but I did a second video in regards to Anton Daniels. It's on my other channel, BasikSocialPoliticz with Jaye the Black. So this is going to be the third video where I discuss Corey Holcomb in some fashion. And this apparently is from a surveillance video or security video outside of a comedy club, I believe. And it captures Corey Holcomb having a spirited altercation with a woman. Her name is Cristina Payne. I believe she's a comedian as well. They're outside. A bunch of them are outside. And they're having a verbal back and forth. And Corey did not like what she said. And he walked up to her and proceeded to punch her. Now, he said that, I believe he may have said that he mushed her. It looked like it could have been mushed. But again, we don't know the severity of what happened. We just know that he put his hands on her. Now, I also will say this. She showed no fear of Corey. When he walked up to her, she put her finger up towards his face. She showed no fear of Corey. Now, I also have a previous article, because we're going to bring this whole thing full circle, right? He says that this woman jumped on him, talked about his mama and his D, which leads me to believe that these two have some sort of personal issue. Okay, because, and I know women are used to, when they get mad at a man, they'll talk about his, his manhood or whatnot. But it must be something deeper for it to get to that point. But this is not good for Corey Holcomb. It really isn't. Now, I'm not a hater of Corey. I rarely talk about Corey. I mentioned in one of my previous videos that I appreciate the fact that he built his own platform. He has his own fans. I have nothing against him. I actually watched his show a good bit years ago. I haven't watched it recently. So I have no bias in this situation. But the fact that this video was leaked, when he put it out there that she was the aggressor, that turned out to not be true. And that, in fact, he's the aggressor in this situation. And then you look at what happened with Anton. It's like, there are people questioning why is he quick to put his hands on this woman, but not Anton. Now, he said that Anton had security, this, that, and the third. But I just want people to understand something. This type of situation occurs when you have no self-control and you allow people to get under your skin, especially a woman. I don't care what this woman says. I'm not about to put my hands on no woman, especially she's there with her boyfriend. So Corey did this while her boyfriend was there, because Corey and the boyfriend got into it. Got into a scuffle. It's just a complete sideshow. It really is. And now this video is leaked, and it's causing even more discourse between I guess what he Anton calls people the bag chasers. The bag chasers and Corey's. I don't know what Corey calls his fans. Anyway, let's get into it. There's nothing funny about what comedian Corey Holcomb appears to do in the video, socking a woman right in the face, igniting a Hollywood street brawl. The surveillance video allegedly shows Corey and the female comedian Cristina Payne jawing at each other outside the Hollywood Improv. A large group of people watched, and then suddenly he unloads a right jab to her face. TMZ broke the story when all of this went down in December 2024. A law enforcement sources told us Corey had punched her over a months-long feud between the comedians. So he's feuding with this heifer. He's feuding with her. Feud. Listen, man. One thing I'm not gonna do is feud with no woman. Okay, I'm not about to feud with no women. Because that could always go left. Because women are very emotional. They're very emotional. So I'm not about to go feud with no woman. The video obtained by the Busy Room plays out exactly as the incident was described to us. Immediately after Corey punched Cristina, a bunch of guys jumped him, so he did get jumped. Slammed him to the ground, apparently beat him until he was able to escape. Cristina filed a battery report with LAPD, but Corey was never arrested. In fact, 2 months later, he attempted but failed to get a temporary restraining order against her, claiming Cristina put hands on him first while his back was turned to her. From what I've seen in the video, the only thing she did was when he walked up to her, because he was the aggressor, let's just be honest, he was the aggressor, she put her finger up towards his face. I don't think she ever touched him in that situation. And we got to ask us the question, why is Corey allowing this woman to get under his skin? Even though if they had a feud, listen, why are you feuding over your mama jokes? And y'all don't believe me? Look at this article. He was upset because she talked about his mama and his D. Is that a reason to walk up on this woman and do this? Knowing that there's cameras out. You're in front of a famous comedy club. There's cameras everywhere. They're going to see that. I don't know, maybe Corey was intoxicated and he don't remember, but anything that happens out there was going to be video recorded. I'm surprised nobody recorded on their phone. Corey claimed that she also trash talked him, saying your mama's a B and your D ain't bleep. He clearly knew this video existed because in court docs, he accused Cristina of giving TMZ a clip that only showed his aggression and not hers. We never published or received any such video. Now that again, that's insane. Yo, this is a bad look for Corey. Again, I'm not a hater of Corey. I'm very indifferent. I'm on the outside looking in, but looking at this black comedian who has a big following, like his show does numbers when he goes live. This is not a good look, especially when you've been saying the opposite for so long. Then you tried to get a restraining order on her, and it got denied because they didn't believe Corey. They did not believe that she was the aggressor in the situation. They believed that he was the aggressor. And that's when he gets into the fight with the boyfriend. And this situation has been pending for over a year. Now, people are questioning how the video got leaked. Now, there are people out there that are blaming Anton for this. They're claiming Anton got all this pull in LA. He not even from LA. How would he get the video in such a short time? This incident happened a year ago. The video probably got leaked because Corey's been trending all over social media. When the last time has Corey trended on social media? It seems to me that because Corey was trending, that got the ball moving on selling that video. Because maybe the people who had the video weren't interested in doing anything with the video because they didn't think anyone cared. But when you see Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels trending on social media for days, that's when whoever had the video decided to go and send the video off in this. And that's what happened here. Now, I don't know where the lawsuit goes in this particular situation, but this isn't a good look whatsoever. As a black man, especially when you have the spotlight on you, you should know that people are going to do things to get you to react. They're going to get you to do things to destroy yourself. They're going to get you to do things that can ruin your reputation, that can ruin your career. And you cannot allow yourself to be put in a position where you lose everything because somebody done baited you. Maybe this is why he did not physically do anything to Anton, because he had this altercation in what, late 2024, And that lawsuit is still pending, I believe. And I just don't think he wanted to get into another situation where he could get sued, have another legal situation, have, issues with YouTube. Because that's one of the things he talked about after that, was possibly having issues with YouTube over this. Even though he could have just cut the feed, you know what I'm saying? Cut the feed. You want to go outside? Cut the feed, Listen, this thing is public. This thing is starting to spread like wildfire. There's a YouTube channel by the name of Hype Plus that has posted the video, and the comments are crazy. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video, hype it up, share it. Follow me on all my socials, and I will see y'all next one.